The king crab isn't just another seafood. It's a true symbol of luxury and the raw power of nature. Its massive claws, thick shell, and snow-white, juicy meat with a delicate flavor instantly inspire awe. But behind this beauty lies a complex journey, from the harsh waters of the Bering Sea to sterile processing facilities, from icy traps to fine dining restaurants in the heart of Tokyo. So how exactly does this ocean delicacy make its way to our tables? Today we'll dive into the depths of the cold ocean, step aboard a fishing vessel, and enter a real crab processing plant to witness everything with our own eyes. Catching king crab is a seasonal business. The best time is during winter, when the crabs rise closer to the surface in search of food and become easier to catch. Fishing vessels depart from Alaskan ports like Dutch Harbor and head toward the offshore zones. These are multi-day expeditions in extreme conditions: wind, waves, ice, and freezing temperatures. Crews work around the clock. Each vessel is equipped with dozens of traps, called pots, each weighing up to 300 kilograms. Bait like herring or mackerel, king crab's favorites, is placed inside. The traps are simple yet ingenious. They're metal cages with funnel-like openings that allow crabs to enter, but not escape. Special exit rings, known as escape rings, are built in to allow undersized crabs to escape. This helps maintain crab populations and avoid overfishing. Traps are dropped to the seafloor at depths between 200 to 600 meters and left there for 12 to 48 hours. Then begins the toughest part, hauling them back up, either by hand or using hydraulic systems. Decaptured crabs are dumped onto the deck, where the first round of sorting takes place. Only mature male crabs of the right size are kept. Undersized, damaged, or female crabs are released back into the sea. A critical step for population sustainability. The selected crabs are placed in tanks with cold seawater and transported alive back to port. Sometimes the vessel reaches the processing facility in under 24 hours, preserving peak freshness and flavor. At the plant, another round of inspection begins. Specialists examine every batch for damage or contamination. Only the best crabs continue onward. The crabs are washed in cold or saline water to remove sand, algae, and impurities. The water temperature is carefully controlled to prevent premature cooking. From here, the crabs are either sent for live sale or onto the processing line. We'll follow the second path. Butchering crabs is a job that demands precision. Robotic systems and trained workers separate claws and legs from the body. Why? Because claws and legs contain up to 80% of the meat. The body is often discarded or used for making feed or fertilizer. Some factories use robots with laser vision to avoid damaging the meat's texture and reduce waste, especially important when handling large specimens over 5 kilograms. After butchering, the claws and legs are cooked, either boiled or steamed. The goal is to preserve freshness, kill bacteria, and prepare the product for easier peeling. Time and temperature are carefully regulated. Too much, and the meat becomes dry. Too little, and it won't meet safety standards. Cooked parts are cooled down using cold running water or air tunnels before heading to the next station. Extracting the meat from the shell is one of the most delicate stages. Today's factories use robotic tongs that detect resistance and extract meat with minimal waste. AI helps the machines by analyzing each claw's shape and selecting the ideal cutting technique. Manual labor is still used, especially for fragile pieces or premium products, where the appearance of the meat matters most. Once the meat or whole claws are ready, they enter the packaging area. The product is sorted by weight, size, and type, and then either frozen or chilled. Shock freezing tunnels are used, reaching 30 grinders in minutes to preserve taste, texture, and nutrients. Chilled products are vacuum sealed or packed in plastic trays with a thin layer of ice. They can stay fresh for up to 10 days without losing quality. Each package is labeled with catch date, batch number, plant code, and product contents. Some facilities also include QR codes, allowing consumers to trace the crab's origin, even down to the vessel and GPS catch location. Before shipping, every batch goes through final inspection for smell, color, texture, and cleanliness. If even one parameter is off, the entire batch is either discarded or sent for reprocessing. After sorting and packaging, most crab batches go directly into freezing chambers. Here, rapid shock freezing technology is used. Temperatures drop to 30, 40 degrees Celsius, and speed is the key factor. The goal is to freeze the product instantly, so that ice crystals don't damage the meat fibers. This way, the crab retains its taste, aroma, and texture even after long transportation. Some factories use nitrogen freezing, more expensive, but even faster. It's especially common for premium-grade products sent to Japan, Korea, or Europe. Finished products are stored in cold warehouses. Temperature, humidity, and ventilation are strictly monitored to comply with international food safety standards. Packages are sorted by batch and destination, scanned, and labeled for accurate tracking. Logistics follow the door-to-door cold chain principle, from the plant to the store. Not a single degree of warmth should enter the packaging. The main markets include the USA, Japan, China, South Korea, and the EU. Depending on the destination, crab is shipped by land in refrigerated trucks, by sea in insulated containers, or by air, especially for live or premium chilled batches. Each shipment includes veterinary documents, certificates of origin, and export declarations. Some countries require specific test protocols, and the plants are equipped to comply. Some facilities also handle live crab. Special aquarium zones are used with controlled oxygen levels, temperature, and salinity. These crabs are flown to luxury restaurants in Dubai, Singapore, Tokyo, and Paris. A single live king crab can sell for $500 or more. Transportation involves containers with cooling and aeration systems. Sometimes ice or even calming agents are added to minimize stress. At some factories, top-tier crab meat is produced, only from large claws, processed by hand, with perfect texture. This product is often packed in glass jars, included in sushi kits, or used in fine dining cuisine. There are also product lines with seasonings, creamy or garlic sauces, ready to eat, popular in supermarkets and online stores. At every stage, from catch to packaging, a multi-level quality control system is in place. Microbiological analysis of the meat, salt, moisture and pH testing, visual inspection for cleanliness and integrity, taste testing, and texture analysis. For products sent to Japan, for example, even radionuclide levels are checked, a requirement introduced after the Fukushima disaster. Today, it's impossible to talk about crab without mentioning environmental responsibility. Factories and fishing companies operate under MSC, Marine Stewardship Council, standards. This means strict quota compliance, a ban on catching females, bycatch minimization, use of escape rings and traps, seasonal restrictions, and inspector oversight. Some companies even use drones and satellites to monitor for illegal fishing and track crab migration. Despite automation, people play a key role. Skilled butchers and quality control inspectors, engineers of automated lines, food safety technologists, logistics, and international certification staff. Many of them have worked in these factories for 10 to 20 years. They pass down expertise, train new generations, and implement innovations. Shells, organs, and leftover meat are not wasted. From crab byproducts, factories produce feed additives for aquaculture, fertilizers for agriculture, cosmetic extracts like chitosan, and even gelatin alternatives. Some facilities operate with zero-waste systems. Everything not fit for food is recycled. When you see a king crab claw on a restaurant plate, it's more than just seafood. It's the result of massive effort from sailors in icy waters to engineers and technologists at the plant. It's a flavor that's been checked at every stage, a product supported by a full chain: nature, science, technology, and care. Enjoyed the video? Leave a like and subscribe. And don't miss our next episodes as we go behind the scenes of the world's most fascinating food productions.